much for watching today's video, which is going to be a part 2 of toddler health and nutrition. If you have not yet watched part 1, which is about energy intake and macronutrients for your toddler, definitely go and check out that video. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to the video here in the description of this video. So you definitely want to check out that video first, then you can come back to this video and we are going to talk all about the vitamins for your toddler. Now, before we do get into the video, I want to remind you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel for all types of things related to nutrition, diet, and health. Okay, so let's get right into the topic, which is going to be vitamins that are going to be important for your toddler. And the toddlers that I'm talking about are going to be young children that are between the ages of 1 year old to 3 years old. And just like everybody else, the same types of vitamins and minerals are going to be important for your toddler just as anybody else, but there's going to be different amounts of vitamins that they need to take in, and some types of vitamins are going to be a little bit more important than others just because at the stage of that they're at in the development of their life. So we will go ahead and start off today by discussing the water-soluble vitamins, which is going to be the family of B vitamins and vitamin C. Now, for the B vitamins, there are a bunch of different B vitamins, but for today's video, we will be focusing on vitamin B6 and vitamin B12. Now, the B vitamins are very important for metabolism, for energy production, and for all different types of things. They are important for the health of your circulatory system and for the health of your nervous system. And for vitamins B6 and for vitamin B12, in particular vitamin B12, this vitamin is only available in natural form, in food form, in animal products. So this is going to mean that your toddler is going to be needing to eat things such as fish, meats, chickens, milk, and eggs to be obtaining this B12. So therefore, if you do have a toddler who is vegetarian or who is vegan, this would definitely be an instance where you would maybe want to check with your pediatrician to see if this is an area where you could, maybe supplement for B12, because it is very crucial. Now, the DRIs for the B vitamins is going to be pretty small amounts, so you don't need to worry, about trying to get lots of these vitamins into your baby's diet all at once. The DRI for vitamin B6 is going to be 0.6 micrograms per day, and for B12, it's a little bit more, but not too much more. It's actually just 0.9 micrograms per day. So therefore, we want to look at the big picture. We don't need to necessarily be calculating these amounts into their diets each day, but on a weekly basis, we want to make sure that we're providing at least on average about those amounts per day when you average them out. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's talk about the second water-soluble vitamin, which is going to be vitamin C. Now, vitamin C is important for healthy muscles, for your connective tissues, and also for your skin. And vitamin C is found in a variety of fruits and vegetables. It's found in citrus foods, in strawberries, tomatoes, and some green vegetables such as broccoli. So it actually is pretty easy to get these types of food into your toddler's diet. And, I don't know about anyone else who's watching this video, but my baby, she loves tomatoes. She loves anything that has a tomato sauce in it. She also loves strawberries. And the DRI is going to be 15 milligrams of vitamin C per day, which can easily be obtained from the diet. All right, so now let's go ahead and move right along into the fat-soluble vitamins, which is going to be vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. So to start off with vitamin A is a very important vitamin. It's important for your health of your eyes and your eyesight, for your skin. It's also just important for overall growth and very important for your immune system health as well. And in its natural form of vitamin A, it's abundant in animal sources such as meat, eggs, cheese, that type of thing. And also it's available in its plant form, which is called alpha tocopherol. And alpha tocopherol is very abundant in vegetables that have an orange or yellowish hue. So sweet potatoes and carrots, perfect foods full of alpha tocopherol. And there's also different types of squashes that have high amounts of vitamin A as well. The DRI for vitamin A for toddlers is going to be 300 micrograms per day. And I know that might seem like a high number, but it's very concentrated in small servings of whatever food that it's in. So it's actually really easy to obtain that amount of vitamin A through smaller amounts of sweet potato or in carrots. I know that I personally always hit my daily amounts of vitamin A just from very small amounts of foods that are rich in vitamin A. Okay, so now we are going to be talking about vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is an extremely important vitamin for your toddler. Vitamin D is going to maximize the absorption of calcium in your toddler, which is essential for bone growth and it's essential for tooth formation. And between the first in the first 3 years of your toddler's life, this is the critical point for the growth of bone density and for just the growth of their overall bones and teeth in general. So it's a very, very important time to make sure that your toddlers and your babies have enough vitamin D in their diet. And unfortunately, at least in the United States, most toddlers do not get enough vitamin D in their diet. So this can be obtained through, obviously, the most universally known way to obtain vitamin D is going to be through cow's milk. But you can also get it in forms of fatty fish such as salmon and mackerel. Also, our bodies are amazing in this way, and we can actually create vitamin D through the sunlight, which is, I'm sure you're aware of that. So your babies can also get vitamin D through just natural ways of being in the sun. However, vitamin D is going to be a special case because it is so important. It's such an important thing and vitamin for your toddler to have that it might be a case where you would want to talk to your pediatrician just to make sure that your toddler is getting an adequate amount of vitamin D in their diet. Also, forgot to mention, vitamin D is also abundantly found in a lot of fruit juices that are fortified with vitamin D, such as orange juice. So that's also wonderful if your toddler likes to drink orange juice. Okay, so now we can go ahead and move on to vitamin E, which is known for its health for your immune system. It's very important for your immune system health, and vitamin E is actually found in a lot of different vegetable oils such as safflower oil, sunflower seed oil. So just make sure to maybe cook your toddler some foods in some vegetable oils, or I own a bottle of safflower seed oil that I use in almost everything that I cook. So that's going to be some very easy ways to get vitamin E into their diet. Also, DRI for vitamin E is going to be 5 milligrams per day, which is very easy to be obtained through the diet. Okay, and the last of the vitamins, which is going to be vitamin K, which is the blood clotting factor vitamin. It's important, pretty much just essential for blood clotting. I'm sure that most of you had your infants receive a shot of vitamin K at birth. That is just how essential it is. And it's very easy to be obtained through the diet. It's available in animal products like meat, cheese, and egg, and it's actually most abundant in green leafy vegetables such as kale. Kale is always my go-to source of vitamin K. And the DRI for vitamin K is going to be 2.5 micrograms for your toddler. Okay, so now that we've gone through all the vitamins and why they're important and how to find them in the diet, I definitely want to make a point to talk about something that is very essential to your toddler's diet, which is going to be iron. Now, iron is going to be very essential for the creation of red blood cells for your growing toddler because they have an increasing blood volume. You know, just as they grow, they need more blood, so that is going to be essential for them to have iron in the diet. The DRI for iron is going to be between 7 to 10 micrograms daily. Now, the problem with iron is that your toddler is going to be going from a diet of breast milk and of formula. We have a guest. Go watch your shows, baby. Go watch them. Anyways, breast milk, formula are very, very high in iron. Formula is fortified with lots of iron, and in breast milk, it's naturally high in iron. So whenever they stop drinking breast milk, whenever they stop drinking formula, they're not going to be getting enough of it. And like I said, for this rapid growth and this rapid need of more red blood cells in their body, they really need iron. They need this. It's very essential. So luckily, a lot of foods, a lot of whole grain foods are enriched with iron. It can also be found in meat products. It can be found in spinach, in legumes. But again, this is also it's an instance where you would want to ask your pediatrician. You would definitely want to get their recommendation and see, if supplements are needed. Make sure that your toddler's getting enough iron in their diet just because it is so crucial. And the other mineral you do want to keep an eye on or, just be informed about is going to be fluoride, which is important for the protection of their teeth that they are forming. And this is just important for toddlers that live in an area where the soil or the water might be low in fluoride concentration. So you would definitely want to talk to your pediatrician about that as well. All right, so that's going to conclude today's video. I do actually just want to go ahead and make a point that if you and your family are feeding your toddler a well-rounded, healthy diet that includes foods from every different type of food group that there is, supplementation is not going to be necessary. I absolutely think that every single vitamin and all the minerals can be obtained naturally from food sources. But like I said, there are special cases such as with vitamin D and especially with the iron where you would want to ask your pediatrician if supplementation is needed. Alrighty, everybody. Well, thank you once again. Please like this video if you did like it, and also subscribe to my channel. We will be talking about a bunch of different topics for toddler nutrition. Part 3 is going to be coming up next, so make sure that you are on the lookout for that one. I love you. Bye-bye.